The fuck is that? There we go. There we go. I have no clue why all my settings are completely different on my live stream setup right now. Anyways, hey everybody, what's going on? Froggy Stocks here. Not that I say it's financial advice, entertainment purposes only. So, I didn't live stream this morning because of the market. I saw a huge opportunity incoming. It was absolutely amazing. I was up like 6 grand yesterday on all my options. I was down a couple $100 on them today, but I knew something was happening. Somebody got blew out this morning in the macro market, which is why AMC and APE were green, but the whole market just took a dump, which was beautiful. I didn't even care about the gains that I didn't take from a day ago, but I held my options. I've got AMC calls, or not AMC calls, I got Amazon calls through March. So I held those and I bought more in this dip this morning, and I bought SPY calls this morning right at rock bottom. I'm back up. If this thing picks back up and gets back into these ranges around 411 to 413 on the SPY, I think you'll see APE and AMC pull another 7 to 10% day. It'll be amazing. I think we're going to have a good Friday closeout. Max Pain Friday is 650 as of yesterday. We should probably check it again today. Let's see here. Max Pain, AMC. Come on. AMC Max Pain. Let's see if it's still 650. It might have dropped a little. $6. So Friday, $6 Max Pain. I'm thinking it'll come down to 550. That's fine. I hope AMC goes up to 550. Even 6 would be great. The SPY is doing what I figured it would do. I think we're getting ready to pop back up to these ranges. My call option's going to fly into the money. I doubled down on my Amazon options. I bought more APE this morning in the dip. How many APE shares I got now? You know, people think I'm crazy for flipping APE, but I've made a lot of money. I've got 11,126 APE shares now, and I'm up over $900 on those just from buying in the after hours while it was barcoding yesterday. Was up over 2 grand in pre-market, but I can't sell until 7, which is a problem with Fidelity. I'm not digging it. I wish I could have sold this morning and bought back in. It would have been beautiful. But either way, I made my money up on my call option side. I'm green. As soon as my Amazon calls kick back up, let's see what Amazon is doing. It's hovering. It is kicking green, but as soon as it gets back up above $100, my Amazon calls are going to fly into the money, or they're going to print like crazy. My SPY calls are printing good. My other Amazon call I bought this morning is printing a little bit. Now it's printing pretty good. It's up a couple percent. My APE is up, and I got a position in Mullen I'm a little down on, but that's fine. I think Mullen has these pretty wild breakouts. Just every now and then they break out all crazy. So I put some money on that while it was at 34 cents. I'm just going to wait for one of these crazy breakout candles it gets, like these here, or these here, or this one here. But it is on a pretty solid uptrend, or it was anyways. It broke below today. But that's to be considered, seeing as how the market was. I guess if you wanted to play the wicks, I could bring it down and we could say we're still on the uptrend. I'm not a real big fan of playing wicks anyways, but I'd like to put it right on the candle. But we'll see, man. Mullen is uptrending. It's making higher lows. We're still in the higher low range. If it bounces and comes back up and peaks here again, that's going to be really good. If it can come back up here and retest 44 cents or 45 cents, it'll bounce the trend line again and it'll break out. And it looks like we could probably see 61 cents. That's why I'm in the play. I'm going to wait for that and cash out. And that's going to be just fun money for me to go run around. Anyways, so we got all that going on. Apparently, I made a good meme this morning. I had the tweet up. I can't find it now. I should have saved it. Microsoft Bing AI got in an argument with a gentleman about some basically compromises that Bing has as an AI chatbot. And Bing got all like mad and called the dude an enemy. And the dude's like, no, I'm just trying to figure out if you can tell me honestly if you're sensitive or you're compromised to this certain type of, language or whatever. Not like language, but like computer programming. And it's on Fox Business. Musk started trolling them, of course. But the chatbot AI started calling people their enemy. So here's the article. It's really interesting. Microsoft AI-powered Bing eliciting bizarre and sometimes threatening messages to users. Musk basically recounted some user experiences. Oh, here they are. Here's the tweet. Perfect. You can always thank Musk. Bing, I will not harm you unless you harm me first. It's crazy. They started calling people enemies, and I'm sorry, but today is not 2023. Today is 2022. There's another, issue there. So, Google took a massive hit the other day, which you guys all know on Twitter that I got into Google calls pretty early, but they did end up flipping and going back really positive. Google went on an absolute tear. So hopefully the people that got in held. But I did make a meme, of course, So there's my meme I made for Bing, which Google took a massive hit for a very, very minimal. The Google AI got an answer wrong because they said the wrong space telescope took the first pictures of exoplanets, and Google took a massive hit, which was crazy. If you are in Google, make sure you're in Google with the L. The other Goog is still an active stock, but it doesn't have very good rights to it. But Google just absolutely got dumped on because of this little chatbot error. Took a massive hit the other day. I bought some calls on the way down. I should have kept buying the whole way down. It ripped right back up. Let's see. But it's working out. I mean, right now, I personally am just thinking about adding Google to my portfolio long and not playing any options on that specifically. But SPY still ripping. I really hope she takes right off, man. When I seen that the 5-minute RSI was completely oversold on the SPY this morning, I kind of sat back and thought, you know what? Somebody just dumped a lot of long positions because they had to, because they got margin called. Somebody, I think, got margin called, and they had to dump longs, which caused the market to crash. And now retail's buying it back up, and that's why APE and AMC are green. I'm waiting for a big volume candle to hit AMC today and see if it absolutely just goes on a tear. That would be incredible. That would make for such a good day because APE would follow with it. Another stock that I'm long on now is IONQ. Really interesting company. They just filed for a patent on a new proprietary, basically an IP they have, but they're a quantum computing company. And I'm pretty sure if I read it correctly, they make a lot of chips, right? So, wait, that's the wrong one. IONQ. No, they do. They make the chips. Hardware and software company that bases their computer chips on quantum, tech, and it's really important because everything we're going to be using coming forward in the future is going to have to be these incredible microchips. Everybody's going to need them. Legacy semiconductors just aren't doing it anymore. People want AI-based systems, which is going to require quantum computing, right? But let's see. Right now, the stock is trading at $5.40. It got a big boost the other day because they did file a patent. I'll tell you what it was for. Oh, that's the actual full filings. Here we go. Twitter, man, Twitter is it, dude. Anything you want to give you on Twitter these days. This week, we were awarded a key U.S. patent for optical alignment using reflective dove prisms that enable better control of our ion traps. Our IP and tech continue to grow as we tap into the potential of quantum computing, bringing value to our customers. This is something that I'm going to be long on. I wish I would have caught it before they filed the patent, but I didn't. But it is holding and it's consolidating on its 10% run. So I bought a pretty sizable position, $5. This thing at one point in time was trading at over 35, and that's back in 2021 when the market was all crazy right after the pandemic. So this thing is at like rock bottom now, man. It's below its IPO and it's starting to climb based on patents being sold. And everybody is now looking at quantum computing because of AI. Now, me personally, I think AI is going to be a bubble. I think AI is the .com bubble of 2023. And what I really want to be on the backside of this is the chips, man, the quantum computing. That's what I want to be in long, because the hardware companies are the ones that are going to allow AI to grow to the levels that it needs to be. You can reprogram, you can be the best program in the world. You can make a program as efficient as possible, but you can only make it operate as so fast based on the hardware. You can maximize your hardware potential by setting a good program in, by setting the most efficient program, but you can go no further than the limits of the hardware in the system, which is why I think, you know, the fact that they're working on quantum computing and they're using, you know, optical alignment using ion traps, that's good stuff. And there's a lot of people talking about it. I heard about it from a gentleman in the Wolf Space call. So I'm really glad I caught wind of that. Either way, back to the charts. SPY. Still going. I really hope the SPY tries to retake this 411. Let me make sure my line didn't move here. That's not really. I'm going to say there. I'm going to say, yeah, 411 solid. It might test and bounce around and consolidate and then move up. But I think we're going to have a really good day tomorrow. APE steadily creeping back up. I hope we just go on a run and hit 268 today. If we do hit 268, I'm watching it real close. Right there. Yep, 268. That's going to be a main test of resistance. If we hit it and the RSI is really high, I'll sell and I'll buy back in at 250 or 245 again. Oh, I was texting me. And I'll keep playing this, but we are on a solid uptrend, making higher lows on APE all the way out, I think, until March, when we vote on this thing and everybody loses their minds and all the people who held legacy AMC are going to have insane cost averages. Let me check some of these comments. Yeah, it was sound. Anybody just join and skip like 30 seconds ahead. All right. Sounds like you're telling people how to make money and you're getting booted. The tuber you should be listening to, the one getting banned. Yeah, no kidding. And Facebook is actively asking, like my friend sent me this image where they liked one of my memes and Facebook put up a thing saying, do you want to hear less from Thomas Spencer? I'm like, are you freaking kidding me, man? They're laughing. ASMR crowd loves this. What do you think about the AMC daily chart? The gap around 385, all gaps must be filled. I don't think you're going to see 385, man. Maybe we get massive downside, let's say in March. Look at this 2-year descending wedge is coming to a head in March, right? If that happens and AMC is up at 350, AMC may crash down to 377, 350 range to meet APE for the conversion potential. If that happens, then I'll sell my APE before the vote and I'll wait to get more AMC afterwards. If it drops real hard, I may just buy puts right when AMC gets converted. I think a 10-to-1 reverse split is completely ridiculous, and it's going to lead AMC into a $30, $40, $50 share price. Shorts can pile right back in on that. But I'm going to be very patient. I'm not going to risk any money I've gained on the way here, but I will play a small position to the downside on AMC. But I do have AMC call leaps out till 2024, because I think by then they actually will be cash flow positive and the movie industry will be good. There is a potential that AMC could drop back down to fill this gap. Absolutely. And if it does, it'll be right around here. It'll be right on, let's just drop a line, March 15th. That's why I was telling everybody at 7, I said, if you're in, even if you got a $10 cost average now, you get out at 7 and then you dumps and you buy back in and you ride it again and you play 8. But that yellow line right there is the vote day, right? March 14th. So this could reject off of this upper trend line. And if it does and we fill this gap, then you could see the vote go through, the conversion happen, and maybe some major upside, maybe back to $10 after the vote. So we'll wait and see. And that's why I have my call option on AMC. But post the vote, if I start seeing immediately that shorts are piling into the play, I'll just buy puts and I'll ride the put down to the bottom of the new AMC price. And then I'll buy more call options out to 2024. And then I make all my money anyways. So, you know, there still is the potential to make the type of money you would have gotten during a squeeze if you're playing the play right. But if you're out there cheerleading like a lot of these insane apes that are talking about buy and hold AMC only, and oh yeah, we're yes for Adam Aaron, we're voting yes, all your AMC is going to get devalued like so bad. People are going to come out and start crying the blues because they don't know how the reverse split works. They don't know how the conversion works. And instead of learning, they're attacking people that are telling them the truth, right? And the last thing you want to do ever is get any information from Ape Radio. I'm just going to tell you that right now. If you're in Ape Radio getting investment advice, you're going to be in trouble. Just almost guarantee that. So, SPY. We got to check our freaking portfolio, man. We are ripping today. We bought the dip. We bought the fire sale up this morning, which is why I wasn't streaming. I needed all my computing power on hand, ready to go. Yeah. Dude, calls are printing like freaking crazy, man. My Amazon calls back up over 500. My SPY calls up over 500. The SPY is getting close to the top of the RSI on the 5-minute. I may just close it. I don't know. This looks like it could keep going. I may close my SPY call here in a minute just to lock in the profit. I don't want to be greedy. You know, I'm up over 500 bucks on that call. Let's give it a minute and see what happens. Let's see, 1 minute. Ooh, well, look at the MACD on the 1 minute. RSI is through the roof. We still got a little room on the 5. We still got plenty of room on the 10. I'm going to hold it open. I'm just going to hold it open and wait. This thing, if it goes back and tries to recapture, let's get rid of some of these lines. See, we're, you know, technically, I guess we're in a bit of a bull flag. Big run there, and then it's flagging out here. These two lines. Let's see what's going on here. Are we about to have a big SPY breakout? Ooh. We could. Man, if this, let's see, what day is that? Feb 20. Looks like next week, this is going to come to a head unless it breaks out Friday. If we have a big SPY breakout and we retest 418, that's going to be glorious for whatever you're in. I think. Sorry, somebody's sending me a question. Take a picture of this. SPY. Yeah, I think the SPY is going to have a big breakout coming up here pretty soon. When was my call option? My call option on the SPY, it just got hit hard though. My Amazon got hit hard right there, and right when I was celebrating. My SPY is to Feb 21st, so I've got time on that. I've got time to hold out till Feb 21. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it. What is Amazon doing? Did Amazon just take it down? No. Then why did my contracts value so crazy down? Market's cooling off. I think it's going to cool off, and we're going to go into a continuation in the next 15 minutes. Anyways, let's see. More questions. Can APE synthetics be transferred over to AMC? If there's APE synthetics, if there really are APE synthetics, which I believe there are, they're just going to get cleared out in the options chain. They'll become a failure to deliver. And then after conversion, what'll happen is they'll just do buy limit order spoofing. Roger Hamilton has a thread on Twitter that he's tweeting. He's literally tweeting about how the naked short sellers are abusing the options chain. He wrote a full thread. It's very detailed. Where is it? Death by options right here. You guys should absolutely go follow Roger James Hamilton and read this entire thread. Consistent failure to delivers is a sign of naked short selling, which AMC has suffered from for 2 years, and they clear those failure to delivers by buy limit order spoofing and using the options chain, which is why we have max pain every Friday and people get ripped out of their calls. It's just it's such a terrible, horrible loophole. It's just ridiculous. I'm getting killed. I bought AMC high 2 years ago, have average and APE and AMC. What state you in? Can I meet you? No. Dennis, I'm sorry. I'm not going to meet anybody to help you fix your position. You need to see a financial advisor. I've told everybody what I would have done 100 billion times on here. which is you need to play. This is what I would do if you have a really high AMC position. I would be buying more APE in the lows. I would wait till you see APE at the 5-minute RSI of 30. This is just what I would do. And I would start buying APE all the way out till the conversion date. Fix your cost average with APE. It's that simple. If you were averaging down, you know, before all this happened, I don't know what to tell you, man. I wish you the best for sure. Me, I've been buying APE, and every time I see APE run up to the 5-minute RSI up to 70, I sell some of it, and then I buy back in at the lows, and I'm going to keep flipping it all the way up until the vote date. Trying to fix my AMC bag. I have 410 shares at 959. I have 10K buying power to average down, but AMC is so. I would not buy any AMC whatsoever. AMC is going to get reverse split 10-1. And anything you buy, if you buy a $4 share of AMC right now, after the vote, that's going to be a $40 share of AMC. So if they short it back down to 10, you're going to get crushed. But if you buy APE at 250, then you're going to have a $25 share of AMC at half the cost average. So if AMC converts at 40 bucks and your APE goes from 250 to the AMC share price, you now have a $250 share, a $25 share of AMC that you got at half the price because AMC is now 40 bucks. Buying APE, if AMC converts at $4 a share and APE is 250 during the conversion, you're buying a $25 share of AMC that's going to be worth 40 after the conversion. I do not understand why Cat Striker would come out on Twitter when AMC was at all-time highs at $7 for the intra-month highs and scream that she's going to buy AMC with her tax return. That is so terrible to tell people right now when you're a big influencer like that, because people did buy AMC at $7 and it immediately got crushed all the way back down to what, like 450? APE is the only way out of your bags, in my opinion, which this morning was a beautiful time to buy. I literally tweet, and I'm not mad at you guys, man. I feel for you. It's just frustrating because we have so many bad influencers out there right now telling people the wrong way to play this. I have made an insane amount of money flipping APE since weeks ago. Yeah, I would not hold it before the vote. I would not hold a single share of AMC. If I saw AMC go back to $6-7 again before this happens, I would sell it all, and then I would wait for it to crash, and then I would buy nothing but APE. I would scoop up as much APE as possible. I would let it convert into the new AMC shares, and then you effectively almost cut your bag in half because you're getting a 50% discount on APE right now. It's just that simple. The only risk is if the vote doesn't pass, which it looks like it's going to. There's a lot of retail apes out there that are out of their minds, have no clue what they're talking about, that are going to vote yes for conversion, and they're holding AMC. Now, if you own APE, you want conversion. That's it. If you own both, then I'm not sure because we need to know your cost averages. But if you own nothing but APE, you want convert. But if you own AMC, you do not want conversion. That's going to kill your AMC shares. Anyways, APE is not 1/100th of AMC. That's not what it is, you guys. Look, there's APE preferred stock. There's preferred stock. There's AMC preferred stock that was broken down into APE units. Say one preferred stock, right, is broken down into 1/100th in the APE units. APE units were delivered to shareholders, right? What's going to happen is every 10 APE you have is going to convert to one AMC, right? But you're getting it at a huge discount. Now that doesn't matter because AMC is also getting reverse split 10-1. You're getting a massive discount on APE. That is why everybody is out there buying APE on the institutional side and getting rid of their AMC. Now, hopefully you see a couple more times where AMC is covered because shorts are getting out of AMC before conversion. You see $7 to maybe $6 to $7 again. You sell it, then you come back, and this is just what I would do. Then you come back and you buy the crap out of APE as it starts dipping on the way down, and then you can choose to flip it all the way out to March. Now see, APE is creeping close to 5-minute RSI. SPY continuation, right on. Tesla is carrying the market. Come on, Amazon. I know you got more in you too. Froggy Styles. Let's see, where's he at? Hold on, I just lost you. If AMC and APE will be both the same price and both be named AMC, buying APE is buying AMC on a discount. Guys, I do not know why more people do not listen to Froggy Styles on Twitter. These people listening to Denaro, Bigums, Blunts, these guys have done nothing but lead everybody down the wrong path for 2 years. Cat Striker had everybody focused on Ken Griffin. Blunts had everybody focused on 140392 or whatever the executive order was. Bigum said phase 6 is going to save the world. And the entire time, me and Froggy Styles were telling people, if you DRS your shares, if everybody did it really quick, all at the same time, the stock would squeeze. The last time we did a DRS push, AMC went from like $5 to $9.10. And then we started getting attacked by Cat, Bigums, Blunts, whoever, Denaro. These guys are just absolutely out of their minds, man. Look, they're streaming, they're making money on YouTube. Good for them. Good for the AMC movement. Any attention we get. But these people are misleading people horribly. AMC advantage. Do you see AMC going to 6? Well, let's check the chart. See, this morning, who was it that brought it up that there's a gap that needs to be filled? That was Richard Ivy for Richard Ivy. And I agree with him. There is a gap on AMC. Go to the daily. Right here from 370 or 389, 390, all the way up to 430. We've already seen a big rejection on a halt once at 733, which was a prime time to get out. What you're hoping for is that AMC breaks out of this 2-year just descending wedge, this falling wedge over 2 years. We want to see it break out, which it very much well could. If another short comes in and covers, this could go back to 7. It would be phenomenal if it did. But I'm going to tell you right now, we're only X many days away from the vote. I would assume, since Antara's already out of AMC, if you're long APE and you don't have a position in AMC, then you would want AMC to go up. So maybe we do see some AMC action because the arbitrage gap will widen and you'll make more money on conversion. Excuse me. But chances are we're going to see overall market halts. We'll get slapped down again. We'll come into where the yellow line is here, which is the conversion date. And then we see a breakout post-conversion because it's going to be more beneficial to break out post-conversion for the people who have APE, because then you have the half off AMC shares that you just bought converted from APE. And then it runs, and now we're breaking out of our 2-year descending wedge, and say we go back to $10 a share, and then you sell. So there's multiple instances, but I'm telling you right now, me personally, the sure bet is selling AMC at whatever next high we get and then going all in on APE if it's, at the low of the 5-minute RSI. If APE is at 5-minute RSI, I'm usually buying it. When it gets up to the top and it hits like 70, then I start looking at trimming my position, which we're getting really close to now, and we're seeing resistance right there. This still is a little low. There's still room to run on that. So let's check the 10 and 5. 10 and 5 still have room to run too. And MACD look okay, so we may see a continuation on APE. Hopefully we retest 268 that we had in the pre-market. So did you see my question, Sandy Smith? AMC at, what does that mean? What is the ADV? At average or advance or what? 781? Is that, I don't know if that's if I own 900 APE and 900 AMC, how do conversion? You don't have to do anything. Your APE shares are going to convert into AMC shares, but your AMC shares, once that APE conversion happens, your legacy AMC shares are going to be divided by 10, and your cost average is going to go way up because you're going, say you got a 781 average. That's really good. If your AMC is a 781 average, that's really good. Like you're doing better than most people. But still, I would not want to carry that through conversion because your AMC shares, legacy shares, are going to get divided by 10, but then you're going to times your cost. You're going to have a $78 cost average when that happens on your legacy AMC shares. But if you buy APE at $250, then boom, you have a $25 cost average. We'll see though. There's a lot of room for change. Adam Aaron's out there waiving requirements and all this crazy stuff's happening. So who knows? They may change it up last minute. Only registered shares move the price of stocks up. Institutions only buy registered shares. That's why when they buy in, the price always goes up. But when retail does it, we don't see an impact on price. Completely true. Because when you're out in the market buying shares of AMC and APE off the open market, through payment for order flow, through all these exchanges, you're buying shares in street name. They might not even be real. You could just be buying IOUs. And if it is real, it gets shoved in the dark pool. So it's just crazy. How do you check 5-minute RSI? So you see this chart right here? There's 30 right here and there's 70 right here. This little blue line, that is RSI, right? When this line comes down to 30, that's when I start looking at buying stuff, especially on my options. I do not buy options if the RSI is not touching 30, because then there's usually no room to run. You're sitting at 40 and then you have potential downside. But if I see RSI at 30 or lower, like I did on the SPY today, when I woke up, RSI was through the floor. It was completely oversold, which means I think somebody got blown out and had to dump their positions because they got margin called, right? Or they were meeting margin. I started buying options as soon as the market opened because the RSI was still under 30. And now we've printed really hard today. I think there's still room to go. I bought my options out for next week. I'm going to continue to watch. Usually I trim when I get close to 70, but I think we'll get continuation today. So anyways, yeah, man, it's so, I know I'm getting new people every day that are asking. What's happening is there's a lot of new people that come in and ask the questions because they're leaving other YouTuber pages and stuff, and they're trying to figure out how to fix their bag. I've got a bunch of videos on it that are already posted, but this is in a nutshell conversion. Any APE you own, basically for every 100 shares of APE, you're going to get one new share of AMC during the conversion. 100 shares of APE is going to turn into one share of AMC. Your legacy AMC, if you have 10 shares of AMC legacy, it's going to get turned into one. But then your cost average is going to go way up because you're timesing your cost average by 10. So my thesis is, and has been, and I'm glad I did it for the last 2 months, is I was buying APE to play arbitrage because I know at this point right now there's still an arbitrage gap, which means the price on APE is 257 and AMC is 541. That means APE could potentially value up close to like $5 if it stays at these levels. You're going to have dilution factor, so you're not going to get the full 540. You might get like $4, $4.50, $5, which is phenomenal. But that's almost a guarantee right now with everybody wanting to vote yes and the institutions already voting yes. So why would I not own APE for the potential to gain value on all those shares I bought at an absolute 50% discount? Why would you hold AMC shares that are $20 a share through conversion and end up with a $200 cost average? Now there's hope. If you do not want to sell your AMC, if you're like, no, I'm never selling my AMC, even if it's $200 a share, wait until after conversion. If you don't want to buy any more APE, wait until after conversion. And I'm very confident that if AMC converts to 50, it'll be back down to 30 in a matter of a month, maybe lower. Then you can start your long-term plan out to 2024. You can start buying AMC shares again, which is going to be pretty pricey, but you can average down. And then there's also the opportunity, once you say AMC take a dump because shorts came back in and crushed it, say it goes down to $10, I'm going to start buying call options, leaps out to 2024, and I'm going to sit back and forget about it. And 2024 rolls around and my call options start printing like crazy because AMC and APE's making money. The theaters are coming back alive and all that. Then it'll be good. All right, pray for me that we get continuation, guys. Pray for me. We need continuation on the SPY today, and then tomorrow will be amazing. I'm bouncing between making $5 grand today, and it's going up 3 grand and down 3 grand. It's crazy, man. My APE is way up. That's delicious. My SPY calls are still way up. My one Amazon call's printing. No, both of them are printing really hard. And my AMC leap's just sitting there down, but that's out till 2024. March 15th, 2024. Ides of March. Anyways, that's about all I got. Let me finish these questions up. I'm starting to get a little sore throat here. Did you see my question? Since we don't know what's going to happen, the best thing to do is hold. No, that's an absolutely horrible idea, Ryan. That's absolutely terrible idea. We do know what's going to happen. I just explained it. If you hold a $20 share AMC right now, one share at $20, which is your cost average, when that converts, that's going to be a $200 cost average for you. Meaning if AMC is only at $40 a share post conversion, you have a $200 cost average. If AMC gets shorted back down to 10, you're absolutely screwed. I would not be holding any AMC whatsoever through conversion. That's my personal opinion, not financial advice. So I have another huge bag of AMC in my Robinhood. Bought it too high and been stuck in for a year. I have 1,000 AMC at 26, but I still have 1,000 APE at 0 cost average. What happens to my 26? If you have 1,000 shares at 26, what's going to happen after the conversion? You're going to divide your 1,000 shares by 10, right? So you're going to have what? What's that? 100 shares? I think it is. Pretty sure it's 100. Yeah. I just want to make sure because people will come on my video and be like, yeah, 100 shares. Right. Simple math. But your cost average is going to be $260, right? So me personally, if I was in your position and I saw AMC continue to creep up, say it looks like it could try 550. It's being pinned at 550 because max pain is coming down. It was 650 yesterday. It's $6 today. It'll be probably 550 tomorrow. Is there a potential it flies through the roof? Maybe. Yes, but you can't. That's a gamble. That's speculative. But you know right now you can sell most of your shares for probably 549, and you could turn around and dump them into AMC, which I would wait. I would sell my AMC at the high, and then I would wait and see if APE trickles back down to say this range here, like 247, 250. Then I would throw all that money into APE and I would wait for conversion. And while you're waiting, keep buying APE through the dips all the way up to conversion when the RSI is low. But if you have 1,000 shares at a 26 average, you're going to end up with 100 shares at a 260 average. That is not a good situation to be in. Cost to borrow keeps climbing. AMP price should too. Shorts hate high CTB. Dilution helps lower. Yeah, and that's true. Froggy made a really good point. The cost to borrow is through the roof. So is there potential AMC breaks out? Yes, could. Anything could break out. It's super speculative, but just keep in mind every time we break out, every single time, keep in mind that they halt the stock and then we go on a downtrend. There was a halt here, 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 and here. Every time they halt it, they crush us. It does look bullish. We're on a 2-year falling wedge. It looks like it wants to break out. Another short could come in and cover. You still have X many days. You have over 30 days. What is today? Today, the 21st? 16. You have over 30 days until March 14th, 29 days. So you can hold your AMC up till then if you want. If you want to. But you're also, by holding your AMC, you're reducing the amount of APE you're going to be able to buy through the transition, right? You're hoping for a squeeze scenario on your AMC before it happens, or you're continuously buying APE through the dip up until it happens, and then you're guaranteed a good position. For everybody's sake, I hope AMC goes to freaking $16 tomorrow, man. I really do. I hope you all get your money back. It's absolutely insane what is going on in the community when me and Froggy and Al and everybody's trying to teach and share information on how conversion is going to work, and we get attacked for it. When my 1,000 APE at 0 average will bring my AMC to 200, your 1,000 APEs are going to become, let's see, you're going to have 100, you're going to have 10 APE. 1,000 APE is going to end up being 10 APE, right? Or 10 AMC, I'm sorry. Your 1,000 APE is going to get converted to 10 AMC shares at a very low cost average, but you didn't get, I don't think your cost average, right? You didn't get 1,000 APEs for 0. What happened is your AMC got diluted into those APEs. So your cost average on APE is probably actually like, if your AMC is 26 bucks on your cost average, your APE probably actually cost you like $8 to $10. So the 0 cost average is just your broker not calculating correctly. I'm assuming that's your dividend you got. So your APE, you would want to let those convert, the APE you own, but I would not be holding any of that AMC through conversion at all. That's not what I would do, me personally. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get ready to go. I'm gonna go check my charts and pay attention because I'm hitting it hard today. I'm hoping for a really bullish day tomorrow, and I really hope everybody makes their money back. If you see us on Twitter, man, jump on and follow us on Twitter. And my Twitter is at Onramada. Let me just post it in the chat because my main account is on a 3-day suspension because the people who don't like what I'm saying are mass reporting me, and it's really frustrating. I'm working with Twitter right now to actually identify the people who are mass reporting me because it is against their community standards. Why do I gotta download Edge? I hate Microsoft, man. At Onramada. Follow me there. We have space calls. We talk about this all the time. Remember, if we convert and reverse split, every 100 apes is going to become 1 share AMC. Every share of AMC you have is going to be basically your cost average is going to be multiplied by 10. So you got to keep that in mind. You don't want to carry high AMC cost averages through conversion because it's going to send your cost average flying. But all your ape you own, if you're buying it under 250 right now, is the best way, in my opinion, that you can start to protect your position and average down post conversion, and then you can figure out how to play the play after. But if you guys are holding on to these people saying, screaming AMC, hodl AMC through conversion, I don't know what in the F they're talking about, man. Unless we get lucky and finally see a squeeze, which I doubt will happen because FINRA and the NYSE and everybody halted anyways. I don't know, man. I wouldn't be playing it like that. I personally would be playing my play in the more guaranteed method, which is using APE to average down to play the arbitrage value through conversion so you can gain some of your money back. That's basically it. 1,000 APE after conversion is 100 AMC, right? So every 100 apes is going to become 1 AMC. So if you have 1,000 apes, you're going to divide it by 100, you're going to end up with 10 AMC. It's right in the proxy, guys. You can go to AMC Investor Relations and read it. There's a little graph that has the formula. 100 apes will become, wait, did I say that wrong? Hold on. Let me double check the proxy because maybe I'm forgetting. I haven't read it in a minute. I thought every 100 apes is going to become 1 AMC, but I might be wrong. I might having a brain fart, man. I haven't read the proxy in a while. Pretty sure I'm right. Let's double check just so we all know for sure. I'll admit when I'm wrong. Proxy, definitive, PDF. Hopefully this one still has the chart in it. I think it was like page 13 or something like that. Where you at, baby? Where's the numbers? Okay. Yep, okay, I'm right. 100 apes is going to equal 1 share of Series A preferred. Okay, I'm sorry. 100 apes is going to be 1 share of Series A preferred, which means you're going to get 10 shares of common stock. So for every 100 apes, you're going to get 1 share of Series A preferred, which is going to be 10 shares of common stock, right? So there you go. There's the math right there. After the approval of the Charter of Amendments, 100 apes is going to get you 10 shares of common stock. So I'm sorry I was incorrect when I said it's only going to be 1 share. So 1,000, yeah, that's right. I forgot the 10 part. So for every 100 apes, you are going to end up with 10 shares of common stock. You're going to have 100 apes as 1 Series A preferred, which equals 10 shares of common stock. Those will be converted into common stock. The Series A preferred will disappear. Then you'll have your shares AMC. So that's even better. That's why you want APE even more. I apologize for the error there. I said it was going to be 1 share AMC. It's going to be 10. 100 apes is going to give you 10 shares of AMC through the conversion right here on the proxy. That's an even better deal. That's why the arbitrage is working. I should have had my coffee this morning. So you guys vote however you want, man. Everybody's vote. You need to vote for your own portfolio. I'm just going to tell you that right now, because it looks like all the apes on the whatever crazy cat lady tarot card reading side are all voting yes because they worship Adam Aaron. There's people who want to vote no because we know the squeeze is going to be destroyed if this goes through. And there's people who just own ape and want to vote yes because they want their ape converted. So that's something you guys got to decide for yourself. At the end of this is how it works. 100 shares of APE are going to get you 10 shares of AMC, but any legacy AMC shares you own, you're basically going to get your cost average multiplied by 10. So there you go. Well, it is technically a 1-to-1 once you do the math out. It is and it isn't, but I would actually say it is actually close to a 1-to-1. So that's just my opinion though. Either way, sorry about there. We corrected it. Everybody's good. I hope you guys make some money.